Yes, sir. Supervillain in the building. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long on this one, but I'm gonna get straight to the point on this one. America has created so many professional victims that it's not even funny. When I say everybody want to be a victim, I'm talking about everybody want to now be a victim. I didn't grow up in that type of mindset. I didn't have people around me, older people especially, raising us to be victims, right? They didn't allow us to have excuses, right? You had to be on top of your game. If you didn't know how to do something, well, guess what you're going to have to do? Figure it out. Today, people my age, a little bit older, and definitely younger are all screaming victim. This mindset is weak. We have to let that go. We have to be strong, stand up on our own, fight for what we want and need. We don't lay down. We don't beg. We don't ask people for handouts. We go out there and get it. We make shit happen. We are resilient. And when I say we, I'm talking about all of us, not just a particular sect or color or race of people. I'm talking about every individual our creator has ever created. We have it in us. But generation by generation, we're getting tore down, we're getting broke down. You can blame it on everything. You can blame it on whatever you want to. I'm not talking about that right now. What I'm talking about is the bottom line is you want to be a victim. You want somebody to listen to you cry and whine about some BS that you probably can handle on your own. Some bullshit that you probably put yourself in. It's time for us to reclaim our strength and our minds and ultimately our souls. We have to. For our children and our children's children, before you leave this planet, there's certain things that you should try or should be doing or try to accomplish before you leave this place, especially if you got children. But to be a victim ain't one of them. Don't pass that weak ass shit down to your kids. I go on the internet and I see people complaining and complaining and complaining about nothing. If you got your health, if you got a decent mind in your head, you winning. If you don't have to wake up every day and take medication just so you could get through the day without pain, without ailments, you are winning. If you can stand on your own too, but you don't, that's your decision. Nobody really can block you from your blessing but yourself. Stop crying, whining, and begging for people to give a shit about something that you should give a shit about more. Victimhood ain't for us. It don't look good on us. We look weak as shit. But then as soon as someone says something you don't like, now you're tough. Now you want to shoot at somebody. Now you want to clown somebody. Start looking at yourself. The true measure of someone's maturity, the true nature of someone's maturity is if they're willing to look at themselves and hold themselves accountable. If you never look at yourself, if it's always somebody else's fault, it's probably your fault. If no matter what happens in a situation, you pointing the finger at somebody else, and you've been doing that for your whole life, you should be exhausted and tired by now. You should be willing to want to stand up on your own too. You should want stuff for yourself. You can't keep crying victim and think that people are going to continue to listen. Because I'm not. As soon as I hear something and it don't sound right and it don't feel right and you're over here talking like, you had no control. Mm-mm. Well, I always put the ball back in your court and see if you dribble it up out of there. Most people don't even want to take accountability for what they did. They always want to put it on somebody else. I would tell you the bullshit that I did. I would tell you what I went through once I did the bullshit. I can laugh about the shit that I went through because I got through it. And I stood up and I said, you know what? I won't do this again. No matter how ignorant I was at one point, I had to realize that I was the one that was ignorant. I was the one making decisions either to do or not to do. And sometimes not doing is the worst thing you can do. Get the fuck up and go do something. Right? If somebody tell you no here, then you go over there. They tell you no over there, then you find another spot. And you just keep going and you keep going until it's undeniably a yes. As soon as you give up, it's your fault. As soon as you stop, it's on you. And your enemies, your ops, they're won. You've allowed them to win. No one wants to sit around and listen to that bullshit. Get your ass up and go do something. Stop putting yourself in positions to be crying. You know who you're messing with. You saw all the red flags. Now be a grown up and handle that shit. If you in a bullshit ass relationship right now with somebody you don't need to be with, somebody you ain't gonna marry, and you wasting their time, they wasting your time, stop. I know it sounds easy. It's way easier to say it than it is to do, but I can tell y'all that I've been in bullshit relationships. And I had to be the one to say, this is over. You're not feeding me mentally. You're not doing nothing beneficial for me. And I'm not doing nothing beneficial for you, but wasting time and energy and money. If you ain't real enough with yourself, but you think you're real enough with everybody else, you're a fucking fool. And that's a person that I don't waste a lot of time with. I'm not going to go back and forth with you if the shit that comes out of your mouth only makes sense to you. Stop being a victim. Stop crying. Stop whining. Stop begging. And pray to your creator. And then get the fuck up and go do something. It's just that simple. It's nothing harder than that. It's just that simple. Your foundation, where you started, doesn't define you. If you allow some BS to define you, that's your decision. Only you can save you. I can't save you. Your mama can't save you. Your daddy, your sister, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your uncle, your grandma and them, they can't save you. Only you can make the decision to save your soul. Your soul is the only thing you come in this world with, the only thing you possibly leave with, if you hold on to it. Some of y'all may not understand that statement. I want y'all to think about it. Put something in the comments about that. But your soul is the only thing you come in this world with and the only thing you leave this world with. If you are real enough to hold on to it and keep it. They can take everything away from you. They can take limbs off of you. They can take the money out of your bank account. They can remove the house off of your land, and they can take your land. They can't take your soul. They can't take your spirit. And if you're smart enough, they can't even take your joy, no matter if they took all those previous things. You are not a victim. You have never been a victim. You are God's chosen. So choose yourself and do what's necessary. And that's all the time I'm going to give you tonight, y'all. Boys and girls. Go out there and be the best you can fucking be. If not from what you believe on your own, do it for your kids. Do it for the people that love you. If you can't find it in your heart to do it for yourself, find a reason. But I want you to love yourself first. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's start building again. All right? This is the villain. I'm going to be on your ass. Pause. I'm not going nowhere, and I hope you ain't either. Peace. Love you.